Welcome to National Arts. I'm Mike Baker. Our guest this week includes songwriter Steve Gillette, who's written songs for Ian and Sylvia, John Denver, Waylon Jennings, Anne Murray, and more. He's also toured internationally through 36 countries and the United States, performing his own music and teaching others the secret to writing the hit song.
Don't leave me down here, baby, all shackled to a chain. Won't you let me ride down with you, all on the 210 train? Won't you let me ride down with you, all on the 210 train?
We'll also visit with soprano Rosa Lamoreaux, who's toured with the Roger Wagner Chorale, performed at the Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts, and currently tours internationally with the National Gallery of Art Vocal Quartet. We'll meet Rosa Lamoreaux and Steve Gillette right after this. Rosa Lamoreaux is a noted recitalist who's been hailed for her versatile musicianship and radiant and effortless singing. She appears frequently at the Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts, Smithsonian, and chamber music recitals around the world. What do audiences and critics find unique about her voice?
Well, I would say probably a sense of pitch, the accuracy, the clarity, the sweetness of sound. I don't usually say these things about my voice, but crystalline is a phrase that's often used. And I think it has to do with the fact that I had an instrumental background, very strong. I played cello in ensembles, so chamber music has been part of my life since I was 10, playing the piano since I was 6. So I have a really good, strong musical background as well as a tuning background, which as a singer is very critical. I think also I'm very approachable. You know, I love performing and I love singing for people. And I think that comes across in my performances. Whether or not you're using music or doing it by memory, it still can come across.
Rosa's accessibility as a performer carries over into her teaching. She loves sharing her skills with others, whether it's one-on-one or in a choral environment.
You're not very brave. Right? Here's what's happening. If you can sing the note, if you open your mouth, it'll be 3 times as loud. Here we go. Here we go. Yes. Yes, it's much more cheerful. I don't even care if it's slightly off. We can hear it that way.
Individualizing her instruction is one of Rosa's strengths. She has an encouraging word for each student and a remedy for every problem.
But I'll get to hear you individually, and you'll learn a lot more that way. I can see where you're breathing or where you need to open your mouth more, or what your tongue is doing, and I can give a little bit more attention just to you as an individual. So I really encourage you to do that. It's only scary the first time out. I love sharing what I know and what works with people, and I enjoy teaching all levels if people respond, and put some time in between lessons to see where we can go. The pace does have to do with how much time can be put in between lessons. I find it very rewarding to share and to see what works. Some things don't work with people, you know, some things that work with other students don't work perhaps with some other person.
How did you come to begin teaching voice at the Smithsonian Institution?
Well, that's a good question. I'm not really sure who found my name, but I must have been recommended by someone here at the Smithsonian. And the Smithsonian Resident Associates program has so many interesting classes going on, and they wanted to add a singing class. They had other music classes going, and the first class we did was very well attended. They've all been basically completely full when we've offered them here at the Smithsonian. The one that I'm teaching right now is called Joy of Singing. I've done Joy of Singing 4 times, and I've done Joy of Singing 2, which is those who want to continue in a class as well, and then another class on Hollywood songs.
I know that you performed as a member of the California Opera Theater. At what point did you decide to not turn away from opera, but perhaps do more oratorio and recital work?
Well, I really like the variety that I have as an oratorio singer. As a recitalist, there's so much music available to me. Any recital that I want to do, I basically can plan and choose the music that I want to do. So certainly I'm in much more control about repertoire. I do a lot of chamber music. A member of the Chamber Artists of Washington. I sing solos with a lot of the Baroque ensembles here in the States and in Europe. And the variety, I think, is why I like it so much. I really enjoy opera, and I enjoy doing it whenever I have a chance to do it, but it's not the only thing that I want to do. It's rather, I think, an ecstatic piece, a lot of fast notes. It's all obviously on the words Alleluia, so that in a sense is easy, but also you need to bring life to that word every time you sing it in a different way. So there's a challenge.
When not doing Bach or Mozart, Rosa finds time for lighter classical fare. Come Ready and See Me and other pieces by composer Richard Hundley are certainly among her favorites.
I find them really rewarding to sing. They're vocal. They're not just a squeak and squawk of pitches, which perhaps has its own merit in some pieces, but they really fit the text very well. The text of this song is by Christopher Purdy, and it has a rather folk-like quality. This piece is simple. It's not a complicated piece. Some of his other pieces are much more difficult and more complicated.
Come ready and see me, no matter how late. Come before the years run out. I'm waiting with a candle. No wind will blow out. But you must haste on foot or by sky, for no one can wait forever under the bluest sky. I can't wait forever.
You're a member of the distinguished National Gallery of Art Vocal Quartet, is that correct?
Right.
Just finished with a tour, won an
Yes.
award. Tell me about that.
Well, it's a quartet which has been in existence now for 3 years. We're in residence at the National Gallery of Art, and we perform usually 2 or 3 recitals a year, and some of the other orchestra performances we may appear on as well. We did a wonderful tour to Europe this summer, won a competition in Yugoslavia, and it's a wonderful ensemble. It's one of the favorite things that I do as a performer.
You've toured nationally. You've sung in a good many of the United States. What's on the horizon for Rosa Lamoreaux?
It's really a fun look at this whole year ahead, and I have concerts booked into September of '89, and actually that's the longest I've had. This is the longest time period with a whole year ahead. I've known about this concert in September for 2 years now, so I've had that on my book for quite a while. Generally, I have concerts through June, and then things fill up during the year, but every year has gotten busier and busier. And it's very sad when I have somebody call and ask me if I can do a performance and I already have something on that date, because I hate to turn anything down because I love singing. It's really not so much for the money as it is for just simply the pleasure of performing and singing.
Yeah.